again. This is Ben with Sagenverse, here to walk you through how to create wall placards and labels. We have our section called Notes here in our interface on the left-hand side. And you can open up that Notes tab to get the 3 different types of wall text and placeable text that we offer. There are sticky notes, which behave like small little notes, like a sticky note. But if you're going to be making something like a wall sign or wall placard, you're going to want to be working with either a large label and a document. And I'll drag one of each into the room and we can build a wall placard together. So I'm going to put the document off to the side right now, and we're going to start with our first wall label. So when we select it by clicking it with our left hand mouse button, we can go to our basic transform menu and get a sense for scale, rotation, etc. But we can still do most of our editing here under the text tab. So this might be the name of our piece. So we would just call this like Wikipedia article. And if I'm not happy that the Wikipedia article name is now wrapped to 2 lines, I can go into the controls down here and set up some different sizing so that the formatting is more flattering to what I'd like. So in this case, I'd like this to feel like a single line headline, left aligned, and maybe using some dark text in a bold font. So I'll go ahead and increase the width of my wall label here, decrease the height, and then go back to transform and scale it down just a little bit and move it to the side. And because I've got this big space between these two here, I can change my alignment from default center alignment to a left alignment. And now it's starting to feel more like it could be the title of a card. So I'm also going to just truncate the X size a little bit. Narrow down the Y. And let's go ahead and style this piece of text a little bit. So I'm going to go up to my text field here, and I'm going to bold this title. And maybe it's not looking the way I want it to look. So I'm going to go ahead and click the reset button, take it all back to the way it was. And I'm going to scroll down here, and I think I'm going to choose the BBAS font, which tends to be more of a uppercase, nice emboldened font. And then white isn't really popping off the wall as much as I'd like. So I'm going to go to the Style tab here, and I've got my text color selected. And I'm going to go down and pick a darker gray. I'll go ahead and just type it in. I like 60, 60, and 60 gray. Press enter. So it's not pure black, it's just this dark gray. And I've got my first part of my label. So now if I want to grab a description or write a description, maybe I've got a sticky note here. And it's just a piece of random text from the bell pepper article from Wikipedia here. But I can go ahead and grab that text right from the sticky note here, or from a Word document or a text editor of my choosing. But I've got all that text on my clipboard. I'll go ahead and move that sticky note out of the way, and now bring my document into line and start pasting in that text. Now when I paste it in, it doesn't look like it's got room for all that text. And I'll need to use my font sizing here to bring it all back down to a normal size that feels appropriate for a room with this type of placard. And I've got a lot of empty space here at the top and the bottom, so I can remember I can truncate that down with my background size Y, and center aligned text again doesn't look very good when we got it paired off with left aligned text. So I'll go ahead and format this text so it is to the left. And now we've we've got a nice combination here where we've got the title and the description put together in a fashion that almost looks like the beginnings of a wall placard. And we can go in here and we can fix up all of our looks. So remember, we said our text color was going to be that 60, 60, 60. And then this background color, maybe I'd like to add a little bit of color to it. Not a ton, just a little bit. And I think maybe I'll grab a little bit of a light blue. And there we go. So I've got my text and I got my title, and I can put those together. And then if I like this style, it's a little handy thing you can do is if you were to select the title and shift select the document and group them, you now have a duplicatable wall placard that you can go in and customize. So we can change this to another label. And you'll notice, because I have both of these selected, it is putting the same text in both of them. So you'll maybe want to ungroup that and make sure that you go paste whatever text you prefer in that other label. So that is the basics of using our wall labeling system to create wall labels for your items in Sagenverse. Hope that gets you inspired and you have some fun building out your own. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. This has been Ben with Sagenverse.